Hey everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon XG Next Gen. Last time we infiltrated the Shadow Pokemon Lab even more, and we got a couple Shadow Pokemons in the process. This is how the boys are looking, and yeah, we just got a key, an ID card, so I believe we should be able to get to places where we couldn't go to earlier, which I think is this one, or no, it's the other side. Oopsie. Also guys, if you enjoy this content, please let me know by commenting or leaving a like or subscribing, because it lets me know you guys like this. Another thing is, right, like if there's any Pokemons you want me to see, if you want me to use, then like comment it down below and I might consider it, because I have no clue how I really want to use. And yeah, no, I mean, I just don't know really who I want to use. I want to make the right choices, and oh, you understand, don't you? It's wrong to turn ordinary Pokemon into Shadow Pokemon against their will. Please, won't you help us stop this Shadow Pokemon plan? Join us and help us save Pokemon. Professor Crane, I understand what you're trying to say, but I can't help you. See, they're paying me pretty well, you know. Whoa, you! Aren't you that kid I saw at the Pokemon HQ lab that time? The ADV? Is it really you, the ADV? Are you trying to tell me that you came here by your lonesome to rescue Professor Crane? It's too bad I'm still a Cypher member. I can't very well let you folks go now, can I? As for you, you snagged my Pokemon from me that time. I'll give you this. You've got guts to come here alone, but I'll make sure you never get out. Ooh. It's Naps. God, the Cypher peons just look so much like stormtroopers. Am I the only one who thinks that? Or at least clone troopers? Alright, he's got a Shadow, Misdreavus. And a stupid Togepi. Alright, what do we do? We Flame Wheel you and, let's Psychic Fangs, Misdreavus. Shadow Scream, what does that do? Okay, it's just an attack. With lower special attack. Well, luckily enough, they're both physical attackers, so. Yeah, it does something. Charm. Whoever it hits, I'm probably switching out. Let's go into Vampers while I bite Togepi down. Today we're gonna eat some eggs for some protein. I mean, Togepi's gotta have at least a decent bit of protein in it. In today's episode, we're talking about eating Pokemon and what nutrients they would have. God, I'm 100% certain they eat Pokemons in the Pokemon universe. Like, that just makes sense, right? Like, I'm not the only one who thinks it makes sense that people would eat something like a Remoraid or like a Magikarp. Would they eat Mightyena in China? I'm sorry if that's insensitive, but it's a joke. Oh no. This Misdreavus is kind of a pain though. Well, we can't use Baby Doll's eyes now. Alright, you go and I'll throw a Pokeball, we'll see what happens here, but I am not fully convinced we're gonna catch it here. But if we catch Misdreavus, it's just very good for us. Hey, that's nice. Let's go. Misdreavers. Shadow Slam does a shit ton, that's nice. Alright, who's next? Draining Kiss of Almighty? Nope, on Vampers. Alright, who's he got next? Porygon. It's sturdy now. Shadow Slam you and we'll bite Porygon. Yeah, that's a decent bit of damage. I think despite the fact that... No wait, we were not lower than our attack. At least my Diana wasn't. Yeah, it's Jigglypuff down. Icy Wind. Yikes. That hits both our lads. I don't appreciate the speed drop, not gonna lie. Yeah, Icy Wind's good in doubles. For some speed control. There's Mr. Mime. Mr. Restraining Order over here. Mr. Restraining Order, that's a good one, I think. I'll write that one down. Okay, you couldn't just die, Porygon. Oof, that's gonna hurt a lot. That's dead Vampy, I think. Didn't do that much, actually. Although it did put my muff in the fruit. God damn. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh. That's Muffin down. And Vampers is going down here too, I think. Yeah, that's Vamper done. Well, we still got a bunch of lads. Let's bring out yeah, let's bring out Electrike and we'll bring out Azumarill. So let's use Shadow Pulse on Mr. Mime and we'll Aqua Jet Porygon. Mr. Restraining Order uses a Confusion which does a good chunk of damage. Mr. Mime is pretty strong for this part in the game. Shadow Pulse does not that much. Let's call you and let's Aqua Jet Mr. Mime. I mean, it's probably gonna go down anyways, but that's better. Confusion does finish off Electrike. We'll go into Flareon. I think getting Flareon XP is probably more useful than getting a little bit of gauge down for Bagon. Alright, Naps is defeated, so we're definitely going to need to heal up before we face Lafrina. Professor Crane, you folks, you don't have the foggiest notion about how big and scary Cypher is. It's not smart to resist. You can go on about the poor abused Pokemon and all, but you should think about your own self, that's my advice. The ADV, did you really come here by yourself? That's amazing. It's dangerous here. We better get out right away. My worst fears turned out to be true about Cypher. They weren't wiped out. This is just one of their bases. But the details can wait. Things could get complicated if they return. Let's get out here quick. Alright, Crane joined the party. A muscle band, that's also not bad. Now obviously our Pokemons are not healed, I think. Yeah, so I know that if we go into the lift up over here that we're gonna have to battle against Lovrina and alright, well we're gonna have to take the long way. Because yeah, battling Lovrina with only 2 Pokemons basically left is a mistake, because then we're just gonna die. So we're gonna have to make this quick little detour to the healing machine. Luckily enough, the thing isn't that far away. Like, without any interruptions, you can get through this quite quickly, so. We heal and we see what we'll encounter. I know that the boss battles in this game are definitely like, they're no pushovers, put it that way. We're actually like gonna be facing some relatively tough battles now. That being said, we do actually have some pretty strong Pokemon with us at the moment, so. You know, we should be able to handle it though, but only when we have full health. I mean, I could save. Yeah, I think that I just saved over a file where I beat the game. Also, here she comes. Oh, hey, you sneaked Karen out. Lovrina, this child here, he's the intruder. I'm gonna go and leave now. Oh, wait. I so have not heard about anyone leaving anywhere. Professor Crane is so going to be busy. Very busy. Oh, so very busy. So please be a nice boy and hashtag go away. We're going back to the HQ. Stand aside, please. Going back. Hashtag LMAO. This is where you're going to hashtag work from now on. After all, we so need you to keep working on your studies. So you are the key to our hashtag master plan, hashtag XG001, the hashtag ultimate shadow Pokemon that can never be purified. Stop that nonsense. Do you seriously think that I would help you do something that horrible? Oh, that naps, he hashtag screwed up again. I have to hashtag punish him. Little boy, maybe you can convince Professor Crane to tell him to study our XG001. You see, our plan is to make hashtag shadow Pokemon that can never be hashtag purified. Hashtag XG01 is only our first prototype. So when we work out the problems, we can make the combat units with XG series Pokemon. Wouldn't that be hashtag amazeballs? Okay, who made that one? But we need the professor's cooperation from our plan. So be nice, Bay. Can you please ask him to hashtag help you out nicely? Whoa, dude, don't joke around like that. Lol, thank you. So will you? No. Oh, how nasty, hey, hashtag hater. You don't hashtag help me either. You'll be hashtag sorry. You'll hashtag get to know. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Hashtag this, hashtag that. God damn it. That, you know, it's a product of its time, I think. Yes, okay, it's Bubbles and Clefairy. She didn't want to bother giving the other one a name, though. Only Meryl gets the name. Clefairy, you're just Clefairy. That might just because it's a shadow Pokemon, huh? Yeah, that is exactly why. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Let's use Hyper Voice and Super Fang on Clefairy. Aqua Jet, that's not great. You might want to just switch out Flareon. Also, this song is a bop. Oh, alright, he missed. Flareon, I'm going to indeed switch you out for a Azumarill. Following a Super Fang on Clefairy, and then we can start catching it. Shadow Snooze on whom? On Azumarill. Knockoff, then that's good. There goes my aura filter. Okay, so next thing is we call Azumarill to wake it up, and then we use a Pokeball on Clefairy, and hopefully we catch it. Alright, that's not good. Azumarill, wake up, you bitch. Shadow Bully? Why you bully me? Play rough? Holy shit. Well, somehow Muffin survives. Let's, sing the Clefairy, and maybe we get a Baby Doll's eyes off. I thought Baby Doll's eyes hit both opponents. That move definitely has priority. Stop bullying. Don't bully. Bullying is wrong. Alright, now we should be able to get that Clefairy. Right. Electrike, it's your turn. Alright. We should really, hopefully we catch Clefairy now, because otherwise we're in a... Well, I mean, it's still asleep, so it's not the end of the world, but... I'll be glad when it's gone. Alright, that's good. She might have a second Shadow Pokemon. That wouldn't surprise me either. Almost. If we get a special attack boost, that would be really nice. Oranberry. It's gonna hit hard regardless of the attack lowering. As she sends out Mr. Tickles. Okay. You know, I'll say this, I'm glad Mr. Tickles isn't the Mr. Mime. Hopefully we hit Sing, because then we'd be in a really good spot. Because at this point we're +2 on the special attack side, so... Rage mode, that's kind of unideal to be honest. Sing hits again, that is very solid. Sing is 75% accurate in this game, so... Those wondering why I'm hitting... Ah, bitch! Really? 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 Well, at least Meryl is gone, but... That's some ball. A shiny, Curlia called Bay. Yeah, she's using a lot of Psychic type Pokemon. Let's, or being Fairy type Pokemon. Let's charm Mr. Tickles, and let's Flame Wheel, Curls. Alright, that's almost gone. And a burn, that is basically gone. Side Shock is gonna do a decent bit of damage. Probably on Flareon, I imagine. Nope, on Azumarill. Azumarill can take that. Azumarill's a beast. Yeah, it really helps having Azumarill here because Azumarill is really strong at this point in the game. Mr. Tickles, we're basically gonna just charm it and make it a useless Pokemon on one side to make it kind of like a 2-on-1. Or at least that's what I'm gonna go for right now. Alright, she's got 3 Pokemons left. Kiss. Well, you know, I wouldn't say that this was your best choice of bringing out. You know, this Flame Wheel is gonna hurt this Pokemon quite a bit. And burn it. Alright, well, Azumarill's down, but Azumarill did a job. Crunch. If it doesn't crit, it shouldn't do a whole lot. I guess it's time for Vampers. Vampy, why don't you just Shadow Slam Mr. Tickles while oh, that's unfortunate. He's using Sucker Punch, although being burned means that he doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Right, 2 more Pokemon. I've got a suspicion that Bagon isn't going to be very useful, though. And honestly, I've got a suspicion Vampers isn't either. Crunch! The last is Cuddles, the Wigglytuff. Let's focus in on Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff, luckily enough, isn't super fast, but it's pretty dangerous. It's actually very slow. Alright, that puts us at a better spot. It's got a Citrus Berry though. Draining Kiss on Flareon. I know Flareon resists, so it wouldn't have done much, but together with Crunch it probably would have killed. Alright, well, we'll finish off Mr. Cuddles here. Nice. Level 23 on Flareon is also pretty good. Flamethrower, yeah, let's be real. Flamethrower is, even with a lower physical attack, still a lot stronger. Yeah, until we basically get Flare Blitz, which might not even be bad to spec into both. It might not be bad to have both of them at the same time. Although at that point I'd rather have Overheat Flare Blitz than Flamethrower Flare Blitz. Yeah, I mean, we'll just finish it off now. Mr. Tickles, you're dead too. Oh, I so hate to say this, little boy, but I can't beat you right now. Hashtag Master Grievo will soon be so cross, but that's okay. I'll let you owe me this one time, but you have to promise me you think about my plan next time. If you see hashtag XZ001, I'm sure you'll want to help me. I'll be waiting for you. Damn, alright. Lovrina, don't leave me. Alright, it seems like they've dropped something though. Yeah, you have grown tough, haven't you? In fact, I'm amazed at how much stronger you've grown in this short time. I guess we'll be relying on you even more now then. Alright. Now that we know Cypher is back, we need to move quickly. We have to come up with ways of stopping them. This time, let's really head back to the HQ lab. We got an SD card though. Here, may I see that? They handed over this SD card. This may be something important. We'll take it back and analyze it. Yeah, this is, I think, where the boy finds out, like, oh, this is the secret I've been waiting for. Thanks to you, theadv, I was able to return safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you. Though it was a horrible ordeal, I learned a few things when I was in that desert lab. First and foremost, Cypher hasn't disappeared. The fact that they're still around is alarming. Whereas they're making more shadow Pokemon again. And worst of all, they're trying to create the ultimate shadow Pokemon, one that is impossible to purify. Cypher must be plotting world domination using shadow Pokemons as their weapons again, to counter Cypher's new shadow Pokemon conspiracy. Director, Lily, we did it! The purification chamber is finally complete! Oh my! Oh, what a fantastic timing! It's finally finished! Lily, thank you for pulling everyone together so capably in my absence. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's all go to the purification chamber. Let's. Head right into the purification chamber. Take a good look, theadv. This is the purification chamber. theadv, your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow incident. If evildoers were to create Shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them by ourselves. theadv, your father believed that passionately. To honor your father's wish, I put together our HQ lab. theadv, if your father were here, I'm sure that he would be delighted. I think this is subtly noted that he died. While I was gone, everyone seems to have railed around Lily and made things happen. Okay, theadv, we'll have to lead the way. The glorious history of our purification chamber will begin with you. But first, if you'd be so kind as to briefly explain how the purification chamber works. Certainly, okay theadv, listen closely. The purification chamber is a facility in which shadow Pokemon undergo purification through contact with regular Pokemon. Purification is conducted on what we call a set. This is where shadow Pokemon come into contact with regular Pokemon. In the center of a set, one Pokemon is placed, or one shadow Pokemon. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around a shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can efficiently purify up to 9 shadow Pokemon at a time. There's one thing that you need to be careful. Purification won't proceed if you place only a single shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there's at least 1 regular Pokemon on the set with a shadow Pokemon. The number of regular Pokemon placed with a shadow Pokemon and their compatibility are key points. First, the number of regular Pokemon. The more regular Pokemon you place with a shadow Pokemon, the quicker purification is, and the compatibility of the Pokemon. Compatibility depends on the types of the Pokemon involved and the direction they face. By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see differences in purification speeds. If you need details, I'll be happy to explain later, but right now, I'd like you to check these sets out. The purification chamber is on standby. System status is good to go. Step onto that circular plate. A holographic image of the Pokemon involved in the purification will appear. Well, it would if there was actually some Pokemon on the set. When you're checking the hologram, you can zoom to the individual sets. At any selected set, you can configure things as you see fit. The control panel will appear for you to pick the Pokemons you want to place on the selected set. Alright, if you want to bring some Pokemon theadv, you can place them on set. Don't worry, you'll figure it out when you actually get to try it. We'll also be around to provide advice if you need. First, check out the hologram, please. Alrighty. And now we get this funny song. So I guess we place Tailo here with Zigzagoon. And then we just place one of our Pokemons that are ready to go, which includes none of these lads. Kind of looking at what items they have. Like, Pikachu has a light bulb, which you can keep because he's the only one who can actually make some use out of it. You can purify Electrical. So now we can click on this and it should purify Electrike. Da 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 da. Yep, Electrike's open up its heart. And it's learned Heat Wave. Holy crap. Alright. It also gained a ribbon. It didn't gain any levels, surprisingly. How did you find the purification chamber? Using the system, it's possible to purify many shadow Pokemon at the same time. Or also, you can access the purification chamber from any PC. Be sure to try that feature. Now, the issue is how shadow Pokemon should be recovered from Cypher. It looks as if you'll have to get busy some more with the snack machine, the ADV. Yeah, I mean, while we're at it, we can quickly purify Vampers as well. Although now it doesn't have Shadow Slam anymore, making it a lot less strong. Although, who knows, what is the final move it gets? Is it Brawl Out? Is it Rock Slide? Is it something good? It usually is something good. It is Play Rough. That's alright. 2,600 experience. It got to level 23. I want to learn Rock Blast. Why not? And a ribbon. Yeah, Vampy probably still needs a couple levels before they need a couple levels before they even evolve, but holy crap, the 1 experience? Really? So logically speaking, we do this. Yeah, we only need a grass type we can put down. We already have like a full capability thingamajig going on. We'll put Trico in there. And we'll bring Pikachu with us, and we'll bring or do we bring Magnemite? I'll bring Magnemite over Pikachu, to be honest. Don't really see it in Pikachu. For our last lad, I mean, we could pick up like Clefairy. We could bring Shroomish. Let's bring Shroomish. Alright. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. Yeah. But most importantly, I wish you guys a wonderful day. Goodbye.